It's a clarion call from the report to get election management bodies to still focus on those essential parts of running the election, those touch points with the citizen, to make sure we're doing that well. And as the report makes clear, vote tabulation remains a critical issue. We have a mantra where we are looking at those touch points that citizens see and are so important to foster the idea of electoral integrity. For us, there are things like making sure there are no unforced and small errors even in the transcription of results, doing that in a very transparent way. A critical thing in Australia, and maybe different elsewhere, is the speed of the count. I have seen overseas issues where if the count drags on for too long, it fosters conspiracy theories about what must be going on behind the scenes. And for us, we've spent a fair bit of time on that issue to try and make sure that the count is as quick as possible. And the report says that. So, and just to quote the report back about talking about multiple complex drivers of public perceptions of integrity, and the EMB not having its hands on all of those levers, we do still have to focus on the levers we do have our hands on, and it's critical. And just because I've got the floor, if I was to throw one in from an Australian perspective, which is peculiarly Australian, it's queuing, lining up for the election. Australians have lost the ability to queue, and when we queue for elections, if the queue's long, it also brings out a public perception that something's wrong with the election. So the report for me, what bounced out were those touch points of service delivery. As an EMB, we can't lose sight of those, even though we now have to do extra things in managing the information ecosystem.